So nobody to even say hello, how are you? This year I went to one of my brother at Obadore. I just told him that if not because if I die, if I kill myself, I will go to hellfire. I will have just died. My name is Obawolu Dorcas. I'm from Ondo State, Akoko. I am 39 years old this February, and I'm a single mother of 2. I used to buy and sell. I used to sell soap. Before, when the mineral has not cost to this, I used to buy mineral, I will supply it. Sometimes I will ice it, then I will give it to those people that are selling retail. Now that everything is now expensive, so I moved to soap. I used to buy soap. I will supply soap. But this time now it's very hard, even to feed, to pay my children's school fees. I'm still on my landlord's house rent because I decided to move to another place. But when there's no way, there's no helper, no husband, I don't have mother, I don't have father, so I live alone. So this one that I'm doing, when I buy the market from the company, so the factory, when I buy it, then I decide to pay them whenever I sell. So before we are buying the carton of soap, 5,500. Now it's 8,500 naira. So sometimes I will sell it on credit. They will tell me when I should come back for my money. So I'm just managing it like that. So when I got this place, I decided to do small poultry. Maybe that one will help. So, well, I'm still on this. I'm believing in God. I'm believing in God because it's when my husband left me, this 7 years ago. Today is 16, complete 7 years. When my husband left without fighting, we are not quarreling. You know, they fight. And I never even say, what is wrong with you? I never accuse him of anything. So he just decided that he's going to somewhere, he wants to go and pray. Since then, nowhere to be found. So to take care of my children is help of God. Nobody. I don't even have anybody. My sister that used to call me every time that, Auntie Mio, how is everything? How are you coping? She's not late. So nobody to even say hello, how are you? So I decided to leave, but I believe in God. This year I went to one of my brother at Obadore. I just told him that if not because if I die, if I kill myself, I will go to hellfire. I will have just died. Then I said, no, you shouldn't be like that. You shouldn't say such a thing. I said, okay. So he now advised me. I told him all my effort. Because with this machine, I faced some challenges on the road. All this commercial, but I can carry this, I can leave the road. So I just think I'm still trying. Let me keep on trying. There's a day I'm going to Obadore, and one Faragon just passed one way. I didn't even see it from afar. It's already near me. For me to just turn my hand, then we hit ourselves with one bike again. I have an accident that day, very fatal one. I thank God, God saved my life, but I still keep moving, which I believe that there's nothing God cannot do. I'm still believing in God for a great change. And this bag, not that I just really want to buy it. So I mean, like 3 years ago, I felt sick because I used to hawk. I would carry it on my head. So I felt sick. They treated me. And when we now went for tests, and they weighed my weight, the doctor now feel concerned. How old are you like this? You weigh 20. What is wrong with you? What is the matter with you? I can't talk. He now called me to his office. Now tell me, how are you? I said, fine. How many children do you have? I said, 2. How old? I said one is 8 and one is 6. I said, hey, what now happen? Don't you want to give birth again? I said, I don't have husband. If your husband die, can't you get? I said, it's not that, but it's nowhere to be found. Can't you marry? Which type of man do you want? I said, they should just leave me. Now refer me to another doctor. Name Dr. Mrs. Ajibade. So he said, when I get to him, I'll be able to explain it to myself, woman to woman. So I meet the woman. I discussed with him. I said, is it because of that I'm sick? He said, well, you can say it's because of it and the work I'm doing. If I can be able to ride machine, this and that. I said, but now I don't have money to buy you. I said, let me just try. So I now move on to Action Microfinance Bank to get a loan from there. I don't have shop because they used to give people that they have shop. One of my friends at Obadore have 2 shops. He used one to collect the money for me. He used another shop for guarantor. So they give me loan that time. I get the machine. So out of the money, I said there are still things that I can do. Once I can ride machine, I believe I can ride Korope. That is mini bus. So I explained to one of my pastors that I know. He now told me that there is some company that they are giving mini bus. So I need to pay the deposit of 250,000. Then they will give me the bus. I'll be paying them back. That is higher purchase. I said, I believe I can do that. That one will even fetch me money. I'll be able to pay my children's school fees. Then I went there. I make payment of 250,000. The name of the company is Institute Road Workers. Yes. When I paid the 250,000, I expected them to give me the bus. And they are doing it. They want to paint it to their color. 1 month, I still keep calling them. I make payment now, but you said that at this Alimosho, you don't have woman that collect the bus. So I not paid. You are not telling me today, 3 months they didn't give me. Since August 2020. Yes, August 2020. So I keep calling them. When these action people are not dragging me for their money, I call Comrade Bayo. I say, this thing that I explained to you that I did, they didn't give me this bus. And this Action Microfinance Bank, they want their money back. He said I should go to the local government. I should go and meet this is chairman. Then I said, I went there, I meet him, I explained everything to him. The man now said, the bus is available. I said, no, I don't need the bus. I need the money. I told you that I borrowed this money and I have to refund their money. They said, okay, they are going to pay me. They are going to return my money. And January 2021, they paid me 150,000 out of 250,000. So since then, I keep calling them. He said, it's another person that will give me money. I said, no, I paid to your company. You are the one to pay me back my money. And I need the money. Before that time, that December 2022 is a very bad year to me, that December. Because those Action people, they came and meet me in the church. They harassed me. I said, this thing have never happened to me in my life. Someone to harass me because of money. So they talk, it will cost me with this blood that is coming. I said, I will pay you. It's because of 20,000. You are telling me that I'm owing debt and I'm going to church. Where should I go if I didn't go to church? So one of my friends then give me her ATM. I went to Paga. I withdraw 20,000 to give the lady. And the lady now say, she used to be good before, and now I don't know what happened to her. Because I can't collect the money I paid to that company to return their money back. So I just take it like that. Even that year, no food for my children. Nothing. But I just keep telling them that continue praying. One day, God will answer our prayer. So I just decide managing with the machine. When I sell, I pay small out of their money. So I get one sister, Sister Shade, is a government worker. He now collected loan from her bank with her name. He give it to me that I should send it them so that I will be paying her back. I just appreciate her because she really tried for me and my children. So since then, I keep managing. If I carry market, supply people. You know, this soap is not food that they will be buying every day. So once they buy the little change I have, I will know how to manage it to save a little out of the money. Then I feed my children. And the elderly one now is 12 years. And the second one, because boy and girl, the boy is now 10 years this year. They are in the school. Hallelujah is going to Army Cantonment government school at Ojo. Praise is going to private school. They send him back home for school fees on Monday because of 8,000. Because when I want to withdraw him from the private school, that I don't want to hold you people. And I'm paying 16,500 then. I don't want to hold you people. I don't have money. Let me take this boy to government school. And the man, the head teacher now said, Praise is my boy. And this place you want to go and put this boy, how can he cross the road? Only him, that is too small for that place. And that place is far. And I say, okay, let him look what he can do to help me. And now reduce the payment from 16,500 to 8,000. So I'm paying them 8,000 per time. I don't know whether it's the one that paying the remaining one to the owner of the school. I don't know, but he just asked me to pay 8,000 per time. When I wake up in the morning, so I pray with my children because that is only what I know I can do. Then, when they are going to school, I talk to them. When I wake up, I make sure I cook for them. Anything, maybe in the night, I will ask them, what are you people taking to school? This is what we have at home. So sometimes I give them 15 naira to school. Sometimes if I have spaghetti, I cook food for them in the morning. When they left to school, I wash their clothes. The little chicken that I'm wearing, I will feed them and take care of the place. So if I have anybody or anybody call me that, Mama Lily, I'll bring soap, then I will go there. So it's not every time I used to collect the market. It's only when my customer needs. I will go there. Or if I see anybody that wants to buy mineral, I went to my customer at Igodo. Then I will collect it, I will supply them, bring back her money. So that's how I used to do. Got this back. I don't even know how to ride at all. I've never climbed bicycle, talk less of this machine. But there's one man that taught me how to ride it. So he taught me just 5 days in the evening time. But I just have courage that I can do this. So the very last day, I fell, which is on the 31st of December. Everybody are just shouting, tomorrow is New Year, and this, I have wound. But I don't let them know that the wound is very, it's painful. But I don't let them know. I just try and carry the bike because I hit the wall. I just carried the bike. I went back to the room and said, Mommy Ayo, I wound. And I open my leg, he shout, just give me rub. So since that day, I know how to ride it. So when I'm riding, I pull Lena. Pull Lena, one at the back, one at the front. If everybody see me, what that shall never end. This woman pull Lena, and your name will enter record. I don't even look at them. 3 months, I didn't even remove the Lena. So I'm just riding it like that. There's one day, all these police people collected my bike at Igondo. I told them that this is the bike I used to hustle. They just take it to police station, I leave them there. When I went to meet them, they said, hey, madam, oh yeah, I share you settle now because I'm going to patrol. I said, what do you want me to do? I don't have anything to do. Give me my bag. Let me be going now. And what is my offense? His government say you should ride bike on the express or the highway. I say, Oga, this is wetin I get. Now I dey use the hustle, dey feed my children. No. I no fit leave am make sleep for here. When no one give me, want me to pay. I say, I don't have money. Money that I used to buy food for my children, I give you police. I don't have. I just left the machine there. I went to Obadore. So one of my customers just said me, Mama lady, I say, yes, where is your machine? I say, àwọn aláṣọ dúdú ti gbà. Those black people, those people that used to wear black. He said, which side? I say, Godo. He just say, wait for me. Just bang. He make focus. Say, go to Godo, go and collect your machine. Since then, they have never threatened me or say anything at all. So I used to go and just the challenges and face all this commercial driving on the road. So that's the only issue, and I used to be careful for them. The biggest problem I have now, which I know God can do all things. I'm owing debt, sincerely speaking. And that is the problem I have. Collecting money here, borrow from this place to survive. So if I can pay that, I will have rest of mind. I will have. Because one day I just think, if I can be able to just leave, relocate, but because my conscience is there, I cannot go anywhere with people's money without paying them. And my children, I want them to have good education. Because I tried that I want to go to school. I want to be educated. But my father said he cannot sponsor a female child. And my mommy said, you still have junior one. And he's tried. So I tried everything that I cannot sponsor a female child. So even my primary school, I sold groundnut before I can pass out to primary school. When I'm in secondary school, so because of 700 naira, I cannot write junior work. I have to wait till the next year. So I just try to have school start. So since then, nobody to sponsor me. But my children, I want them to have good education. I want them because I believe that when they are okay, they'll be able to take care of me. That is what I just want. What I just want to say is that any situation we find ourselves, we should believe in God, that God changes things. Although I'm still in it, but I have faith that one day God will rise on my case and helper will locate me. So that is why I keep moving. Whatever situation we find ourselves, we should not think of suicide. We should not think of committing suicide. Because in my case, if I think what I passed through my husband, it's enough for me to commit suicide. But I believe that as far as I'm still alive, God can perform his wonders. So any situation we find ourselves, we just trust that one day our story will change for good. That's what I have to say.